Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Emmanuel James Latanasio. I am the director in charge of administration and finance, and I'm proud. That's what I can say. One, South Sudan is happy. South Sudan is united. South Sudan is together today. And that is something that we all should be proud of. And that is because of youth. It is because of the South Sudanese youth. We are the youth of South Sudan who have come up with this initiative. So that's why we say that this is a youth initiative. And the only way to change the narrative back home is through education. The only way we're going to go back home and change that country is through education. We are going to make sure that these young brothers and sisters of ours get the best of the best from this place, get what they deserve, what they pay for, what they are actually here for. Mr. Emmanuel Moses highlighted so many things. I'm not going to talk much about those things, but what he said about academics is that we did not come to play. Helios International School did not come to play with your children, my dear parents. We are here to do work. That's why the Ministry of South Sudan approved us and has recognized Helios International School as a center within first term. One term in operation, we got a big success. That means that we're moving in the right direction. Yes, there may be challenges here and there. As a school, there are challenges. We have a challenge of transport. We have a challenge of boarding, because many parents call us back from South Sudan telling us that, do you have boarding facilities? We do not have boarding right now. It's because of these challenges that we are fighting so hard to make sure that most of these children are in this school. We have an issue of transport. As a starting school, it was difficult to invest in transport. We're reaching out to foreign investors for transport just because we want help. One hand cannot clap. That's why I'm encouraging each and every one who is still young, strong, passionate, has drive to join the team. Because we are the only ones who are going to stand forward for our country. When shall we have children studying in foreign land? When shall we go back home? Last time I said, when are we going back to Upper Nile? When are we going back to Western Equatorial State? When are we going back to Eastern Equatorial State? When are we going back to Rokon in Juba? When are you going back to Torit? When are you going back to Pajok? These are all places that have to be built. Who is going to build that country? It is us, the youth. And that's why we don't want to only go alone. We want to carry the hands and hold the hands of our younger brothers and sisters. That's why we have done this. This is a collective effort. As you see, most of us are young men. We're very young men, but we're capable of the responsibility. We did not come to play. We are here to do the work. Personally, I am passionate about medicine and surgery, and I'm training right now in Mulago, Chirudu, and Kawempe National Referral Hospitals. And I want most of my brothers and sisters to join these institutions. When are we going to stop the Toronto that you people have? It is through these things. Education. When a child is in school, they will not think about picking up a panga and robbing someone else. When a child is in school, he will try to be educated about so many things. He will even pick interest in the country. So, one thing I'm going to tell you as parents, as my fellow board of directors, when we started this, we came up with the mindset and the mentality of nation building. That is our motto as the board of directors. Our motto is nation building. We are going to build our nation as the South Sudanese. We're not going to let foreign investors take over and build our nation for us. We want to do things the way we're supposed to do them. So, my encouragement to everyone here today is that we are the next generation. We are the future of South Sudan. That's why our motto is illuminating minds inspires futures. When you have an illuminating mind, you're going to inspire the future. And the word Helios, most of you are asking, what is Helios? Helios is a Greek mythology to mean the sun of South Sudan. Helios is the sun of South Sudan. It's shining bright, and it will shine bright for the next generations. These children need to go back knowing what South Sudan actually is. Our young brothers and sisters need to know how to speak. You see me here dancing all the dances. I know how to dance all the dances. But I am from two different communities. My mother is a Bari, and my dad is a Choli from Pajok, Eastern Equatorial State. But I can dance the Nuer dance, I can dance the Shuluk dance, I can dance the Dinka dance, I can dance the Fujulu dance, and I can dance all the 65 tribes of South Sudan dances. It's because of love for the country. So, what I'm going to tell you today is that please join hands in education management. And she has been heading schools in Uganda. The ministry in South Sudan is very proud of what young people are doing in this country. That is why they recognized us. The embassy is very proud of what we're doing. That's why they recognized us. The ministry in Uganda is very proud because we had a meeting with them recently. The government officials have promised to come and visit the school because they actually don't believe that young South Sudanese can do this. Because they have associated us with a lot of bad things. They say that we drink alcohol all the time, we smoke all the time, we're the ones robbing people on the streets. But I'm telling you, we are the testament that today South Sudan is going to change. We are the testament that these kids are going to be the future of the country. We are the testament that our young brothers and sisters who are still pursuing education in Uganda are going to be the next leaders of the country. And that is nation building. So, with these few remarks, dear parents, I want to thank you, my fellow brothers and sisters, invited guests from Better Seed. This is not a competition. This is a collaboration. We did not come here to compete. We came here to work together, to make sure that the young children, we are all doing the same thing. Our motive is to raise the next future generation of South Sudanese. We are not here to compete. We are here to collaborate. I don't know if there is any other school, the Ugandan side, I think they left. But what I'm telling these people, education, as he said, is not a business. It is a service. And this is a service to the young South Sudanese. By the time you take education to be a business, you will collapse. Because everyone has the right to be educated. Every South Sudanese has the right to be in school. That's why our fees is little. Even people who hate schools in Uganda said it is impossible to have an international school run at 750,000 Uganda shillings tuition. We met some directors, they were like, it's impossible. How is that possible? But it's possible. Because not all South Sudanese are privileged. Not all South Sudanese can afford to be in luxury. We are going to change our country. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for coming. I heard that there are people who are causing chaos outside. We are not associated with chaos. We have come to do something for the country. So please, do not indulge yourself in things that will cost your future. He talked about drugs, he talked about smoking, he talked about everything. This school does not tolerate that. We have zero tolerance policy on such items. Thank you very much. And God bless you for coming. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. And we hope to work together with you, because at the end of the day, this is a service. Otherwise, I remain my name, Emmanuel James Latanasio, and thank you for this